Hey man, what's good? It's your boy Cartier B, and today I'm gonna be reviewing like my style fashion, pretty much going and showing you guys my style progression and how I've progressed in this whole fashion scene and how you guys can too. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned and let's roll the intro. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Alright man, first up is gonna be this picture with me with camo cargos and then this vintage Mountain Dew shirt, green olive fitted, and then just some plain white forces, which you can't go wrong with. Now this is when I'm starting to get into fashion. I don't really love fashion. I do like clothes. As you can see, I am rocking that vintage shirt, so you know, I'm kind of getting into it. I have like 3 chains on in this picture, which in my opinion, they don't layer or go together good, but I was just trying to throw them all on and, you know what I'm saying, try to find my style, trying to find my sauce. So there's not too much to say with that, just basic color coordination, the white tee with the white shoes, the olive greenish pants with the olive, you know what I'm saying, green fit. Now next picture is when I really just did not care about fashion anymore, to be honest. I was wearing Vans, baggy jeans, some thrifted t-shirt, and then I threw on a fitted. I really did not care about fashion at this point in my journey. I like clothes. I always loved clothes, but I really didn't care about fashion and the art of fashion when I started off with this picture. Now the fit is pretty cool. It's clean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's mid, to be honest. But I was heavily getting into thrifting and not really wearing a bunch of designer pieces, just thrifting all my clothes. Now, next up, this picture with Marcellus Howard. Shout out you, Cell. You know what I'm saying? You're a big inspiration. Keep doing what you're doing on YouTube. But this is when I was getting into fashion heavily, and this is when my fashion journey really started. In my sense, this is when my fashion journey really started and kicked off to where I really wanted to take it somewhere. So as you can see, I was just wearing that gray Calvin Klein thermal, some Levi 505s, and then white forces, and then Arc'teryx. I don't know how to say it, but that's how I say it every time. So the Arc'teryx black puffer. Now I was heavily getting into fashion in this time. Now this fit is okay. I'm not really trying to pop out. I was just at a school basketball game, and then after I was gonna go turn up with my friends. So that's all the doubt was. It wasn't like a crazy fit or anything. But as you can see, I do have the Arc'teryx. I was starting to learn how to layer clothes and not just match colors with color. As you can see, that fit went together perfectly fine, and nothing really matched the white shoes, but it still like went together. So I wasn't just only matching like a white tee with black pants and then white shoes, if you know what I mean. I wasn't fully color coordinating. I was trying to figure out how to blend colors and coordinate them without just matching every single time. This mirror picture with my crossbody, a little boxy Veils tee, and then 505s again with the black Doc Martens. Now this is when I'm trying to experiment with my style. This is when I'm really seeing a lot of growth with my style. Now here I was really experimenting, trying to step out of the box of just plain shirts with jeans and then some normal sneakers. I was putting on the crossbody and then the heavier weight, boxier fitting with the Levi 505s and the Doc Marten boots. Now this is when I'm kind of getting into boots more and stepping out of my comfort zone of just all white Air Forces. Now I get to wear like boots, and like you guys will see what comes next after that, but like New Balances, slides, just stuff other than just plain forces and stuff of that sort. So this is when I was really trying to go for a different look than everybody wears on a day-to-day basis, so I can stand out in the crowd and it's just not another guy wearing a thrifted tee with shorts and some slides, you know what I mean? Which is a cool fit, and I still wear those fits. I still love those fits, they're timeless, but I was trying to step out, and this is when my fashion is really grown. Now next up, this picture with the Docs again. This is me trying vintage, very vintage aesthetic, and I have never done this before. So I had the vintage blue trucker jacket on. It does have some like blood or whatever stains on there, and then I do just have all black under it. So black t-shirt, black 505s, and then the black Doc Martens, which is crazy, bro. That's 3 black 505s in a row. So if you guys don't have black 505s, make sure to go get them, because as you can see, they go with a lot of different fits. So those were beat Doc Martens with the beat up trucker jacket, so it just went perfectly together. And I love how these pictures came out because the aesthetic and the vibe, really, it just fit together and went through seamlessly. So as you can see, it's already a big progression from my style then in this picture right now, then to the picture that I showed in the beginning. Now next up, I'm really seeing what I could do with fashion. Really pushing like my boundaries with fashion. This balaclava, brown cargos, the Subi, and then the Arc'teryx. Now I am getting more into brands in this picture with the Arc'teryx, Subi, balaclavas, more into the whole fashion scene than I was before, other than just vintage and thrifted clothes. Now as you can see with this picture, this is also from the same fit. It is a really creative expression. It's really creative and it really expresses my emotions, and it just expresses art in a way, bro. This picture right here is lovely because this right here is a milestone of what I can do with fashion and how far I've came. I'm wearing the full balaclava and then just a bunch of rings on my fingers going like this, and it came out perfectly. If you asked me before when I showed you my first pictures and you showed me that pictures, I would be like, what am I doing? There's no way I'm gonna post that on Instagram. There's no way. Like, I would have not believed myself. I would have been shocked and I would have been like, wow, I've really grown a lot. My fashion sense has grown a lot. I just would have been shocked, proud of myself. Now next up is when I am really starting to experiment with a bunch of different varieties of stuff. Is going to be that Arc'teryx, that undercover with the vintage, just trying to add a variety to my fashion style so it's not one certain thing, and it just shows you guys that I can do whatever, that I have a variation, and that I'm not stuck in one box of undercover, Y2K, or vintage. You know what I mean? I'm everything, because that's what fashion is. One day I'll feel vintage, other day I'm trying to pop out on some rockstar stuff. You know what I mean? So right here, I do have the blue trucker jacket again with this grandpa type knitted sweater, and then some 1990, I believe, vintage Lee jeans, and then the 990 New Balances. Next up, as you can see here, I am again stepping out of the box. I took inspiration from Ian Connor's picture right here and try to put it together in my own type of way. So I have the Subi jeans with the waterproof shell, navy blue, the gray Calvin Klein long sleeve again, and then I just have some Jordan lows. But this was really just showing to me how much I could step out of the box. I don't have to match my white tee with my white shoes. I could do anything and still make it look fly. As you can see, all the colors were going opposite ways in this picture, but it's still very nice, which I don't know how I pulled this off, but I did it. The way I did put this together, that the fit did actually go together. So this is just showing myself I can do whatever, I could put on whatever. I don't have to dress color matching and it could still be fly. I can put on whatever and still be the flyest guy as long as I feel comfortable with what I'm wearing. Right here is the pinnacle and where I'm at today. You guys will keep seeing the progression of my style, because trust me, it is not done yet. We got a long ways to go. So if you guys are here for the ride, then stay here. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. It's Cartier B. I'm signing out, man.